this video, I'm going to discuss one last thing about um, content positioning, and that is Z index. So if we go to our page, if we go to our page, it looks something like this. Let's say I want to create relative positioning, alright, and I want to give it a 100px. Alright. In fact, what we'll do is, let's delete all of this. Right. Let's create div class para. Actually, I'll delete this position relative. I don't want to do that. Let's say, let's say P. This is my first text, and I'll give it a h2 instead. h2. I'll create another h2. This is my second text. I'll create another h2. This is my third text, right? And let's say we give id is equals t1, id equals t2, id equals t3. Right? I'll save this, I'll reload. Right, this is what it looks. Right, I'll remove this para and I'll say hash t1 has a background color of red, color is white, hash t2 has a background color of brown, color is white, and hash t3 has a background color of blue, color is white. Right, I'll save it. So this is what it looks like. Right, now let's say position is absolute. No, we'll give it a relative. Top is 60px, left no left. We'll say top is 20px, left is 50px. Position is relative. Right, now this appears like this. Let's say top, I'll give it 40px. This is what it looks like. Right, now you can see a lot of the content is overlapping. Let's say we create 30px. Right, a lot of the content is overlapping. Right now the brown background is at the top of both of these, and the last one is not. The last one is below the second one. First one is also below the second one. What if I had to layer this such that the red one comes at the top, the brown one comes at the very bottom, and the blue one comes second. Right, so let's say I create a Z index. I'll give it a value of 3. I'll give this T3 a value of 2 and this one a value of 1, and I'll save it. So the first one is coming at the top because it has a value of 3, right? But the second one is still coming second instead of the last one, right? And that's probably because of relative. Let's say we give it a position of relative as well. Yeah, so once we give it a position of relative, now the Z index opens up, all right, and now it allows me to select which one is at the bottom. So let's say I give this one a top of 80px. So as you can see, the brown one is at the very bottom, the first one is at the top, the blue one as is the third text is at the second layer. So that's the value of Z index. What Z index does is it lets you set values that decide on which layer each element is visible, right? So if you are vertically stacking one element above the other, you can technically determine which appears first, which appears second, which appears third, and so on, right? So the higher the value, the more priority it is given in terms of stacking, right? So that's Z index for you. In the next video, we are going to check out something else about CSS, and I'm hoping that we are going to get done with this soon because this is almost marking 75% completion of the CSS learning module, and then we'll go on to dive into some other projects, and then we are going into JavaScript. So see you then. Bye bye.